Hello there, everyone. Today's reading is going to be about what you need to hear, what you need to know, what is the universe trying to tell you. Actually, I already recorded this reading yesterday, but I managed to be so clumsy that I accidentally deleted it. And I feel really awful about it because there was a reading in there that felt like someone was in a bad place mentally and emotionally, and it felt like they would have needed the message that came through, and now it's gone and I can't upload it and I can't share it. So I'm gonna try once again, and I'm gonna do another reading on the same topic, and we'll see what comes through. So let's get started, shall we? Let's get cards for the piles. 3 piles as usual. Please give me a card for pile 1. Please give me a card for pile 1. Please give me a card for pile 1. There was something there. No. 2 cards wanted to come out, but I'm not taking 2 cards for a pick. Please give me a card for pile 1. Okay, pile 1 is going to be garnet, purification and detoxification. Please give me a card for pile 2 for people who will pick pile 2. Thank you. Pile 2 is going to be smoky quartz, clearing negativity. And please give me a card for pile 3, people who is going to pick pile 3. I got 2 cards again. I'm not taking 2 cards. Give me 1 card for people who will pick pile 3. Thank you. Sugilite or Sugilite, however it's pronounced. Bony or divine power. Okay. So, let me show you the cards again. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So go ahead and make your choice, and I'll see you at the readings. Hi there, pile 1. You picked the garnet. It says purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Let's take a look at what your message is going to be. Please tell me what pile 1 needs to hear or know. Oh, 2 of Swords in the reverse is the first card. And this one is wanting to come out 3 of Swords. Ooh. Let's see what else we have. Please tell me what pile 1 needs to hear. What does pile 1 need to hear? What does pile 1 need to know? Please let me know. Please tell me what pile 1 needs to hear. Please tell me what pile 1 needs to know. I'm not getting any cards. Why am I not getting any cards? Okay. 4 of Wands. Okay. Please tell me what pile 1 needs to know. 10 of Swords. Ouch. That's not a very good card to come out. 1 more, please. What does pile 1 need to hear? What does pile 1 need to know? People who picked pile 1, what do they need to hear? What do they need to know? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, I'm definitely seeing marriage issues here. Maybe you are in the midst of a divorce, or maybe you are getting ready to get divorced. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Maybe you have children together with someone and you're about to separate. Because 2 of Swords in the reverse is 2 of Swords upright is making a decision or having to make a decision, but Two of Swords in the reverse could mean that the decision has been already made, or that you refuse to make a decision. Three of Swords is heartbreak. I don't need to really elaborate on that. Four of Wands could mean marriage. It could mean home. And especially with Ten of Pentacles, the house, the family card in the reverse, and Ten of Swords here, between the two, this very much looks like a bad home situation. Like, this looks like you're married to someone who you're about to separate with, or you're about to, like, part ways, is what it seems like. Like I said, you may be pregnant, or you may have kids with this person. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but the Empress usually denotes things like that. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify. Please clarify the Two of Swords in the reverse. Please clarify the Two of Swords in the reverse. Please clarify the Two of Swords in the reverse. What does the Two of Swords in the reverse stand for? Ooh. This is I'm not sure which card this is. I'm gonna check it out in a second, because this is like not something that's in a traditional Lenormand deck. This is specific to this Lenormand deck. And I don't remember which one this is. It's like some sort of a box something. Let me check it out. 37, Pandora's box. Yeah. Sorry, my phone did something. A process that generates many complicated problems as the result of unwise interference in something. Something that creates a lot of new problems that you did not expect. Tighten your shoulders and start your life new, and you will soon receive a reward. This has nothing to do with love, but rather grief and concern, but it doesn't last long before everything is good again. It says that this has nothing to do with love, but rather grief and concern. Based on this spread, I'm gonna say that it does have something to do with love. But yeah, this card is just it just confirms what I was saying, that this sounds like it fits into this narrative. Please clarify the Three of Swords. Please clarify the Three of Swords. What does the Three of Swords mean here? Please clarify the Three of Swords. Please clarify the Three of Swords. What does the Three of Swords stand for here? Please clarify the Three of Swords. The Anchor. Okay. Please clarify the Four of Wands. Thank you. The Child. Ooh, yeah. You might have kids with someone that you're about to separate from, like, or you're in the middle of some sort of a very bad situation, like, with the Anchor being here as clarifying the Three of Swords. I'm gonna read upon this. Anchor: stability, restraint, security, resilience, durability, laying foundations. To see the anchor in your Lenormand reading signals your tenacity at reaching a goal or completing a task. The solid focus that the anchor impacts can either be positive or negative. On one hand, it creates an environment of safety, but it can also mean that you can become so inflexible that you cannot let go of ideas, concepts, or goals that are not really serving you. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the second part is what's true for this reading. Like you're stuck in some sort of a situation and you can't let go of it. It seems like you can't let go of it. Even though it's like heartbreak, even though it's like pain, even though it's horrible. especially with the Ten of Swords also being here, but let's clarify that next. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Ooh, the mice. You might have financial issues. Based on the spread, you're really going through it, I'm not gonna lie. You might have financial issues. You might need to sell your house that you're sharing with this person, and maybe even your child. And all throughout this, it seems like you're trying to hold on to this person, but it's not worth it because it hurts you more than it's worth. It seems like this is a very painful situation, and it's almost like, and I've been in a similar situation before, so it's almost like everything signals that this relationship is gonna crumble, or this marriage is gonna crumble, or whatever it actually is, whether it's a relationship or a marriage or an engagement or whatever. It does seem to be indicated that there is children here, so like I said, you might have kids with this person. It seems like everything is indicating that this is gonna come to an end soon, but you're not accepting that yet. It seems like everything is pointing to the same direction, that this is gonna be over, and there are huge issues, huge problems, huge turning points. Like I said, you might be losing your home, actually, with the Ten of Swords and the mice. Mice often talks about financial difficulties, poverty. And at the same time, you're still holding on to this person. But it doesn't seem like that's a good thing. It doesn't seem like this is serving you. It seems like you're refusing to make some sort of a decision. But by refusing to make that decision, it's just getting worse. It's just getting out of hand. Like, I'm gonna read this card's meaning again, but yeah. A process that generates many complicated problems as the result of unwise interference in something. Something that creates a lot of new problems that you did not expect. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this could be read in a way that by you refusing to make a decision, things are getting out of hand. Things are like completely getting out of hand. Because you are just not making a decision that you're supposed to. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's go with this one. The Book. This could mean a plethora of things. I'm not gonna lie, on the bottom of the deck is the Mountain. I'm not gonna lie, this does feel like there's some sort of a legal thing going on. I'm not sure completely about the legal thing. Like, I have this feeling that it has to do with some sort of a legal thing, but the book in itself doesn't necessarily represent that. It represents information. It represents knowledge, and I'm not sure how that connects to the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think I'm going to clarify that. Please clarify the book and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. What does the book mean here with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? Please clarify that. Please clarify the book and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh. Seven of Pentacles. This could be like Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this could be something like This is gonna be very specific, I think. But it almost feels like there's something set in place. There has been something set in place in the past regarding your house, or there's some information regarding your house that is only going to pay off later. Like it's almost like someone's playing the long game here. It's almost like in the beginning of your marriage, you had an agreement or something about the house, like who gets the house if you separate or something like that. And it seems like someone was playing the long game here. And yeah, there's some sort of information concerning your home, or you losing your home even, that was like set in place a while ago, and now this other person seems to be reaping the benefits. Like, I don't know, this could have been, like I said, an agreement between the two of you, a contract. I'm not really in I'm not really knowledgeable about legal issues and like law in general. That's not my field. But I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing from the cards. I'm trying to explain what I see. So it isn't like necessarily like going to court and losing your home. It's almost like there's already been an agreement that ensures that you're getting fucked over, basically. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Look at this fucker with that smug face. Like, he knows what he did. He knows what he fucking did. He has that smug smile. I'm trying to get the tablet to focus on it, but it doesn't want to do it. But he has that smug smile, like, ha ha ha, yeah, I knew this would happen. I did all the work in the past, and now I have everything I want. But look at that smug face. He's like, I don't like it. I'm not getting a good energy from this right now. Yeah, this seems like you were fucked over, and you were fucked over really bad. Okay, so let's see, what about the Two of Swords in the Pandora's box? Maybe I can see what kind of a decision that is. Can you clarify the Pandora's box and the Two of Swords? Like, what's going on with that? Two of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Wands. This is something to do with protecting yourself. Like, maybe you haven't made some sort of a decision, or haven't taken some sort of a step because you're trying to protect yourself. But in fact, it's just creating a lot more problems. The fact that you're ignoring whatever this is. But yeah, it seems like you're in self-defense mode, and I even saw the bear pop up earlier when I cut the deck with the Normand. So yeah, this seems like a really hard, really hard situation to be in. Tell me more about Pile 1. What does Pile 1 need to hear? What does Pile 1 need to know? We have the Fool. What does Pile 1 need to hear? What does Pile 1 need to know? Tell me more about Pile 1. We have the Moon in the reverse. What does Pile 1 need to hear? Oh. And we have the Two of Cups. Like, with the Fool, it came right on top of the, like it came out, it landed right on top of the Three of Swords and the Anchor, clarifying that. So with that, I'm gonna say that you need to just take the leap. Five of Swords. Oh my god, yeah. Look at the house on fire. Look at the fucking house on fire. Like, I don't even have to interpret this. This is obvious. Five of Swords is basically conflict, by the way. And yeah, the house being on fire. This is like obviously an issue with your home. Because every single home card came out. The Lenormand didn't give me the house card, but basically that's the only one that didn't come out that signifies some sort of an issue with your home or something going on with your home. So with the Fool being right on top of the Three of Swords and the Anchor, I'm gonna say that this means that you need to take the leap. You need to leave this whole thing behind. You don't wanna, you think you can salvage it, it seems like. Maybe that's why you haven't made the decision yet. Maybe the decision would be to get a divorce. I don't know, but it does read like that's possible. You need to take the leap. You need to make the decision. Because it's just holding you back. It's making things 10 times worse. And you just need to get out of this whole thing. With the Four of Wands and the Child, the Moon in reverse is what came on top of it. That's where it like landed. I'm not gonna lie, with the Moon in reverse, with the Four of Wands, the Child, then the Ten of Swords and the Mice, and on that the Two of Cups, there might be an affair here. There might be an affair going on here, like... So, like I said, the Two of Cups does look like there could be an affair here. Like, I could interpret this in multiple ways. One way I can interpret this is that you're being left in pain, in poverty, with all this shit happening, with all this, you're being left to pick up the pieces, while this other person just goes and has fun with someone else. That's one way to interpret it, but this could also be a hopeful message that there is something better awaiting you in your future. But let me try to clarify. Can you clarify the Two of Cups, please? Thank you. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, with Nine of Cups in the reverse, that's an unfulfilled wish. That's something you really wanted, but it's just not coming. It's just not happening. Maybe you're holding on to this relationship because of how good it used to be. Maybe this relationship used to be fantastic. You used to love each other. You used to have this beautiful connection and you felt safe with this person. Or maybe that's just what you were hoping for. Maybe you thought that if if you hold on to this person long enough, then that's what's going to happen. And I'm here to tell you that no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And there's no point in holding on to this person. There's no point in holding on to this situation at all. This seems like this is like an incredibly difficult situation, and I'm really sorry you're going through this. Okay. I'm not even sure what more I can say, like let's check out some zodiac signs. Maybe that's gonna help with confirmation. Let's see. Please give me cards for pile 1. People who picked pile 1, please give me cards. Please give me cards for pile 1. 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 I'm gonna go with this Capricorn. Someone here could be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, stellium, chart ruler, or just prevalence in the chart. Or this could have something to do with like work. Like there could even be work issues here. And Capricorn is also regarded as the father of the zodiac, so yeah, there could be something going on with a father. Like this person, if I'm reading this correctly, then they are the father of your children. Okay, can you give me something more for pile 1, please? Can you give me something more for pile 1, please? Okay. We have the moon and we have Mercury. So there is someone could have a Capricorn moon here. Someone could have a Capricorn Mercury. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but a Capricorn moon is a very how do I put it? It's a very difficult placement, but it signifies someone who doesn't really care about their emotions or the emotions of others. And I'm not saying every single Capricorn moon is like that, but I'm saying that people with Capricorn moon have emotional constipation, basically. Like they're not really caring, they're not really empathetic, they're not really understanding. So maybe this person, and they can very easily be emotionally unavailable too. Like that's pretty typical for a Capricorn moon. And I'm not trying to like bash Capricorn moons. I'm just listing characteristics that seem to fit this narrative. Like this doesn't feel like it is a positive combination. Capricorn moons have very good qualities as well. And usually the moon and the moon placement has to do with how you connect with the mother. So usually Capricorn moons have difficult relationships with their mothers. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how this fits the bill. This fits the bill. Like this could have been a situation where you just kept on giving and giving and giving and giving, and this other person just kept on taking and taking and taking everything. And now it's all falling apart, and you never really got to fulfill your dream with this person, this dream of the perfect relationship or something like that. That's what it feels like you wanted to change this person. Maybe you have also have some issues around accepting yourself and around I can't remember the word. God. Okay, whatever. So you may have issues with your self-esteem. You may have issues with accepting yourself. You may have issues with focusing on yourself instead of giving to others. And that often materializes in trying to fix people. Like the sister sign of Capricorn is Cancer. And Cancer and its shadow energy, like I said before, I was more talking about Capricorn shadow energy, Capricorn moon's shadow energy in specific. And Cancer's shadow energy is being like sort of a martyr. Like taking care of everyone else, or trying to take care of everyone else, but never taking care of themselves, trying to fix others instead of trying to heal themselves, trying to be like mothering to everyone, like trying to be everyone's mom, and also failing to communicate when something is bad for them. And instead they build resentment instead of communicating clearly their feelings. They build resentment, and then they become emotionally manipulative or passive-aggressive. Passive-aggressive behavior is very typical of Cancer's shadow energy. And like I said again, I'm not trying to bash Cancers. I'm actually a Cancer moon myself. So I know that this shadow energy works like this. I've experienced it myself. So you may be on this side of the situation. Like you may be more like a shadow energy Cancer that gives too much, that doesn't take care of their own emotions well enough, that that tries to fix others instead of fixing themselves. And with Mercury, with Moon and Mercury here, I have to return to the sentiment that I said like 2 seconds ago. Emotions might not be properly communicated here. Like this feels like with Moon and Mercury, Mercury is communication, Moon is emotions, and with Capricorn being here, which is a very, very, very strict sign ruled by Saturn, I'm gonna say that that communication about emotions is very stunted here, and you haven't really been able to tell this person how what they do makes you feel. This person doesn't really tell you how they feel, and this whole situation is just completely spiraling out of hand, while the two of you have like this wall, this brick wall between the two of you emotionally. And it feels very, very sad, but I understand that it's due to maladaptive behaviors that haven't been addressed. I'm gonna say that this, I'm gonna clarify, but it does seem like this person did take advantage of you. But we're gonna see what else comes out. Let's check out this deck. Okay. Please tell me more about Pile 1. Well, what does Pile 1 need to hear? What does Pile 1 need to know? Please tell me more about Pile 1. What does Pile 1 need to hear? What does Pile 1 need to know? Please tell me more about Pile 1. Please tell me more about Pile 1. Please tell me more about Pile 1. What does Pile 1 need to hear? What does Pile 1 need to know? Please tell me more about Pile 1. I'm not getting anything from this deck, but then I'm not sure why I was called to use it. Let's just check out this. Sadness. Yeah, I was already aware of that. I was already aware that you're pretty sad, because this feels like a very sad energy. Like, how could it not feel like a sad energy with the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords? And this entire situation is just, it feels like your dreams crumbling. like everything you ever worked for falling apart. But what I'm seeing in this spread is that this was never going to work out. This was never going to work out with this person. Like, maybe you thought that if you gave enough or you held on to them long enough, then they're gonna open up emotionally and be more understanding or be more loving with you, or they're gonna give back more. But that was never going to happen. That was never going to happen. You just played this game of, I don't know, tag with this person. You just played this dynamic of overgiving, trying to change them, not communicating that you feel bad, and this person just like didn't really. I'm not really sure what this person did in this situation. I'm gonna grab another deck and see if I can. Where did I put it? Oh, okay. See if I can figure out what this person did or what happened. Because it seems like they were just accepting all the stuff that you gave them, but they didn't really appreciate it. They never opened up, and you never got to a point where you wanted to be because you were trying to change this person. And that's not a good way to go into a relationship. Okay, what else can you tell me about pile 1? What happened here? What happened here? Can you tell me more about pile 1 and what happened here? Please tell me more. Justice. Yeah, there could be legal issues. Please tell me more. What happened here? What happened here? Please help me understand so I can help pile 1. Please tell me more about what happened here with pile 1 and who seems to be their husband. The star, that's hope. Okay, and we have, oh my god, are you kidding me? 9 of Cups in the reverse again. And it's coming right on top of the 9 of Cups in the reverse from the previous deck. Like, I'm not kidding. I can't really manipulate the camera to show you, but but 9 of Cups in the reverse twice. Like, yeah. And 4 of Wands again, by the way, when I cut the deck. It seems like you were hoping that you would get justice out of the situation. Like, you were hoping that this person would give back to you what you gave them. And you were hoping for this, but it never came. Like, your wish never came true. That's what it keeps telling me. And 3 of Swords again. Like, I can't fucking make this up. The same cards are coming out. The same fucking cards are coming out. Yeah, okay. Okay, but was like pile 1's person in the wrong, or like whatever happened? Ace of Cups. Yeah, there was like love here. But what happened? The Hierophant, yeah, that's marriage and commitment, but it can also be religion. Okay, what else can you tell me? What happened here? What did pile 1's person do? Or what? Just give me something to clarify this. The Lovers. Oh my god, I have a lot of the 7 of Swords, the Fool, the Moon. Moon is here twice, by the way. Thrice, actually, because I think I had a moon in reverse here somewhere. Yeah, I have the moon in reverse, then the moon from another deck, then the moon from this deck. Just to show how important emotions and possibly even secrets are in this situation. Like, yeah, this tells me a story. Like, you fell in love, you got married, it was good, but then somebody betrayed someone else started a new chapter, or they started something with someone else, and now you're like all alone and all sad. And maybe you don't even know that. Maybe this person is this person having an affair? Like, is pile one's person having an affair? Well, since the Three of Pentacles came out and it's a 3, I'm gonna say yeah. Usually it's the Three of Cups, but with the Three of Pentacles also being a 3 and usually signifying collaboration, I'm gonna say that this is a workplace affair. Your person is having an affair in their workplace, like someone they're working with. Okay, this is like really sad. This is like really sad. I'm gonna see if I can like tell you anything more, but I think I'm gonna go into like I think I'm just gonna go into fucking what oh my god, like words just don't come to me. I'm sorry. Advice. That's what I wanted to say. I'm gonna go to advice. Okay, so what's the advice for pile 1 regarding the situation? What is the advice for pile 1? We have, am I willing? And it says, you are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Today's soul action. Be brave. Follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible. So, yeah, that speaks for itself. I'm gonna see if the tarot is giving you any advice. Any advice for pile 1 regarding this situation? Any advice for pile 1? Thank you. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Like, don't think about this as a rejection, because that's not the correct way to think about it. That's not the correct way to think about it. Like, what happened here is not, how do I put this? It's not your fault, and it's not because you're not good enough. What happened here is not because you're not good enough. Because it seems like you would blame yourself that, oh, I tried everything and I still failed, and even though I did my best, I still wasn't good enough for this person. No, don't think about it like that. Don't fucking think about it like that. Don't think about it like that. This person would not have changed no matter what you did. You know why? Because you can't fucking change people. You can't fucking change people. That's not how it works. That's a very, how do I put it? It's not a healthy way to go into relationships by trying to fix the other person. That usually shows that you have some sort of an issue within yourself that you need to fix, but you're projecting it outwards and you're trying to fix others, and you fail to recognize your own issues. I'm a psychology student, so that's why I'm saying it like this. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm trying to help you, if anything. And I know that sometimes things are difficult to hear. I know it very well because I've been in therapy for quite a few years now, and facing yourself is very difficult. But what happened here was that he went into this whole situation trying to make this person into someone who they never were. That's what I'm getting here. And now the cold hard truth is hitting. The fact that this person didn't change one bit. And we cut the deck and I have the Magician in the reverse. Like, you tried to manifest this. You tried to make this change possible, but it didn't work. That's why it's in the reverse. Oh my god, I ruined the card. Fuck. Never mind. So So don't try to think about this as you not being good enough. What you did here was something that never would have worked. It doesn't work with anyone. And I myself tried that too. I used to be a fixer. And I used to be like a fucking free therapist for my boyfriends. And I thought that if I gave them enough love and understanding and whatever the fuck, then they're gonna be better off in their lives. They're gonna be more successful. They're gonna be more happy. They're gonna be like better people, etc., etc. So I used to do it myself. I know exactly what this is. I know exactly what it's like. It's not your fault. It's not because you're not good enough. It's because you went into this relationship with the wrong approach, or with the wrong expectations. One thing that is important to learn, especially for people prone to codependency, because this feels like you might be prone to codependency, or you might be codependent. One important thing that you need to remind yourself when you go into a new relationship is that you have to ask yourself, would I want to be with this person if they never changed? If they would stay the way they are like now, if they would stay the way they are now forever, would you still want to be with that person? And if the answer is no, then don't fucking start a relationship with that person. Because you can't change people. And you're not supposed to be some sort of a savior for broken people. That's not how it works. If you want to be like that, then go and study psychology like I do. And then you can at least do it in an adaptive way. And no, being a martyr does not make you like more noble or better than anyone else. It just makes you more miserable, because you pay more attention to people around you than you do to yourself. And then you will always be taken advantage of, because you don't have boundaries. And I feel like saying this, I feel like I feel like you don't really like hearing this, or I feel like you're like angry when I say things like this. That's the energy I get. Like, I get the energy of like apprehension, anger, like maybe you think I'm stupid, or maybe you think I'm just a bad reader, or just I just don't know what I'm talking about. Well, you're free to think that if you'd like, but like I said, I'm training to be a mental health professional, and I'm trying to incorporate psychology into my readings, because I want to actually help people, instead of just pulling 3 cards and say, oh yeah, everything's gonna be fine. They're gonna come back to you. They're gonna change. They're gonna be like your love, the love of your life. You're like twin flames and shit like that. That's so fucking stupid. And the only reason people do that is because that's what gives them the views, and that's what gives them the money, because that's what people want to hear. Because the shit I say here is not easy to hear. It's not easy to accept. It's not easy to think about. And I know that it's not easy, but fuck, life is not easy. Life is fucking hard. And I'm very sorry about what you're going through right now. I really am. And I don't want to make you feel like I'm attacking you, because that's not what my intent is. Okay, let's see if I can get some more advice. Let's see if I can get some more advice. 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, just leave this whole thing behind. Just leave. Just leave. There's nothing for you here. There's nothing for you here. This person was never gonna change, and it was not your fault. It was not your fault. It's not because you're not good enough. The logic is not that you have to be like good enough and then the person will change for you because you're so amazing. That's not how it works. This person probably have been taking advantage of you. this person has been feeling very comfortable in the role of being given everything that they want and being, I don't know, being almost like served, because that's the energy I get here. Like you were almost like a servant to this person, maybe, and you really tried everything you could, and you still feel like it's your fault that this whole thing fell apart. But it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And it doesn't make you not good enough. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you anything, because it's not about you. The only part of this that's about you is you trying to fix this person. Everything else, everything they did, the way it fell apart, the way they didn't give back to you, is their fault. That's their fucking fault, not yours. Not yours. There are a lot of people out there who feel absolutely no remorse in taking advantage of people, especially a lot of men out there who do this, who think that being in a relationship with a woman means that every single one of their needs are being met and they don't have to do anything in return. That seems to be like the basic situation here. And a lot of men don't even go for women that they want. They don't even try to date the women that they want, because their self-esteem isn't good enough. And they know that they would be rejected, and they instead settle for someone who does anything for them, because that's the easy thing for them to do. That's the easy thing for them, that someone just does everything for them, someone just loves them unconditionally, someone just is basically like a mommy to them, and they feel absolutely no remorse or nothing, accepting this and giving nothing in return, because they don't actually love that person, they love someone else. But it's more comfortable for them to stay in relationships like this. And this is like a very, very, how do I put it? This dynamic comes up very often. Like, this is not something that happens rarely. This is not like once in a blue moon. This is something that happens every day. This is something that happens every day. And I'm not saying that only men can do this and women cannot take advantage of men. Again, that's not something that I'm trying to say here. This could go the other way around. But it's more typical of women to be in the role of the servant, and men to be in the role of, oh, I graciously accept everything you do for me, but I'm not gonna give you anything in return. So that seems to be what's going on here. Like, it looks like you were comfortable for this person, because you did everything for them. You didn't challenge them at all. It doesn't seem like you challenged them. It seems like you really were like a mom for this person, like a second mom, or something like that. And they totally used you. They totally used you. They did. And now I cut the deck and there was the 5 of Pentacles. And now you're like left out in the cold, all alone, possibly with your kid, left to raise them on your own. And this person is just fucking gone. This person is gone with your house. This person is gone with your wealth. And they are just off. They're just fucking off with everything you had. This is difficult. Okay, what other advice is there for pile 1? What's the advice for pile 1? What's the advice? What's the advice? Oh my god, I've been rambling on for like 55 minutes. Page of Pentacles, start anew. And the Empress, don't let this dim your light. Don't let this dim your light. And I'm gonna say that maybe some form of therapy could help you, or maybe just even joining a support group Because this does feel like it is codependency. It does feel like it is possibly an anxious ambivalent attachment style, and maybe if you read a little bit about these things, it can help you cope with this behavior that led to this whole situation. But taking accountability and blaming yourself are two different things. So don't blame yourself for this, because it was not your fault. It was not your fault. It was not because you didn't do enough. It was not because you weren't enough. It was not because there was anything wrong with you. It was just because that this person saw an opportunity to take advantage of you, and that's exactly what they did. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault. So, I don't think that was an easy one. I don't think that was easy to hear. It wasn't easy to read. And, well, all I can do is wish you the best, and I hope you'll get out of the situation in the best fucking way possible, because this is pretty awful and pretty horrible. And, well, I wish you the best, and see you next time if you feel like coming back. Bye. Hello there, pal 2. You picked the Smoky Quartz. It says, clearing negativity. Release negativity from within or around you. It's both a similar color and a similar message to pal 1. So if you pick this pal, there might be some messages in you for you in pal 1. It was a difficult one, I'm not gonna lie. That was brutal. That was a difficult reading. But let's see what's going on with you, pal 2. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay. Please let me know what this pal 1 has to know. What does pal 1 have to hear? Pal 2. Oh my god, I said pal 1. I'm sorry. Let's start again. Okay. Okay. Please tell me what pal 2 needs to hear. Please tell me what pal 2 needs to know. First card out is Temperance. What does pal 2 need to... Oh my god. 8 of Cups in the reverse. What does pal 2 need to hear? What does pal 2 need to know? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What does pal 2 need to hear? 4 of Pentacles. What does pal 2 need to hear? Oh my god, cards flip very easily for this pal. This is like a different energy. It feels much more dynamic. 6 of Cups and the end. Okay, let's see what we have here. Death, when I cut the deck. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Yeah, this feels like it might be a similar message to pal 1. I'm gonna clarify, but it does feel like it seems to be like some sort of a situation where you refuse to let go of something, and you're just basically holding on to something that you should be walking away from. Maybe thinking that you can make this situation work, you can fix this situation, you can do what needs to be done, and it's gonna turn out fine. Maybe this is some kind of a past connection. Maybe you've known each other when you were kids, or you've known each other for a long time. This could also signal a soulmate connection. Doesn't necessarily have to be, though. But it seems like you're holding on to some sort of a situation and you're refusing to leave. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle, I'm not sure about the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to check that out. But with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck and the 4 of Cups beneath it, you may have already been rejected by someone. And you're just not taking it. You're just not taking the rejection. Okay. Let's see. Please clarify Temperance. Please clarify Temperance. Please clarify temperance. Please clarify temperance. Okay, the snail. Yeah, this has been going on for a while, it seems. It seems that you've been trying to make this shit work for so fucking long, but it's still not fucking working. Okay, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. Oh my god. Please clarify the Eight of Cups in the reverse. The fish. Oh, with another card beneath it. The woman. So we have these two. Okay, so there might be some sort of wealth here. A wealthy woman here. That is, that is like making it more difficult, or is like influencing you or your decision to walk away from this situation. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the fox. Yeah. Someone is not honest here. And we have the heart beneath the fox. Maybe this person has been like how do I put this? Maybe they have promised you that they're gonna like come back and you're gonna like make this shit work. Maybe this person promised you that in the future things are gonna be different. Well, guess what? They're not gonna be different. This person lied. Or this person was just very sneaky, and this person is trying to hide things from you. Like the fox is a cunning, dishonest, manipulative energy. It's not good. It's not a good one. And having that being paired with the heart, I'm gonna say that, yeah, this person that you love and you're trying to hold on to is not at all what they seem like. They're not what you see them to be. It's like they deceived you into thinking that there is some hope here in the future, that things will change, that things will work out. But with the fox clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, I have to say that that's not true. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Or there were like malicious intentions going on. Or maybe they were just lying to you about something and they weren't telling you some crucial information. Okay, please clarify the Four of Pentacles. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. Please. Pandora's box. That's, yeah. Pandora's box means something getting out of hand. Something either tampering with something or being passive, leading to a problem that is like something you didn't expect and is like way bigger than you ever would have thought. This is like something tiny turning into a huge problem. And it comes under the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on. So it seems like the situation is not improving. On the contrary, it's getting worse. Okay, Six of Cups. Please clarify the Six of Cups for me. Please clarify the Six of Cups for me. The bouquet. Yeah, there is love here. There is love here. There is. But you also have the Mountain. And the Mountain is obstacles. Maybe this person was breadcrumbing you. That's what I'm getting. Maybe they were like giving you tiny bits of affection and attention, and they got you hooked by then pulling back. And like I said, it really seems like you have been deceived into thinking that this can work, but but it doesn't seem like it can. It doesn't seem like there's anything of substance here. Yeah, there are feelings, but what the fuck do feelings matter if the person is not acting right? What the fuck do feelings matter if they refuse to do anything about it? Okay, let's get some signs. Some astrological signs. Maybe that can be as a service confirmation for you. Okay. Please give me signs for Pal 2. For Pal 2, please. Something for Pal 2. Something almost flipped, but it didn't. For Pal 2, please. Some cards for Pal 2. I got one here, which is Mars. Okay. Pal 2. Please give me some cards for Pal 2. What does Pal 2 need to hear? What does Pal 2 needs to know? Please tell me more about Pal 2 and their person. Please tell me more. Thank you. That's a shit ton of fucking cards. I'm not going to take all of that. Please tell me more about Pal 2 and their person. I'm getting a lot of cards from this deck. We also have air. So someone could have an air Mars. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Mars. Not necessarily, but Mars is also the ruling planet of Aries. And traditionally Scorpio. So someone here could be an Aries or a Scorpio. Where did I put the... Okay, here it is. I'm going to try the other astrology deck. Maybe this one's going to be more... I don't know. Willing to give me cards. Please tell me more about Pal 2 and their situation. Please tell me more about Pal 2 and their situation. Please tell me more about Pal 2. We have Pisces, I believe. Nope. We have Neptune, Sacrifice. Yeah, that's what I felt with the Pisces card. A Neptunian energy instantly. Instantly. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, by the way. This feels like 11th house friends. You may have been friends with this person for a while or something like that, or maybe you started out as friends. What I see here with Pisces and Neptune is that there's a lot of illusions here. There's a lot of unclear thinking here. There are a lot of like fantasies and illusions and like thinking something that's not true but believing it anyways. This is like a very, very muddy situation. This feels like a muddy energy. This feels like you don't see clearly what's going on. Maybe this person doesn't even see clearly what's going on. It just feels like I'm not gonna lie. This feels like limerence or codependency. This feels like you've singled someone out for yourself as the perfect person, and you want to be with them and nobody else in the world, and you're trying to do everything in your power to make the situation go in the way you want it to go, but nothing is working, and you're holding on to this whole thing, and you've been holding on to it for far too long, and you've been trying to make it work for far too long. And it's just being driven by a lot of illusions and and you're just not seeing clearly what's going on. You're not seeing this person clearly. You're not seeing the situation clearly. You're not seeing your own part in the situation and how it's been turning out clearly. It's just a lot of illusions. Let's see if there are any other signs or anything. Any confirmation for pile 2? Like any signs, anything? Sorry for always licking my finger, but for some reason the cards are just slipping out of my hand. Otherwise, I need a bit of like tact. Can I get something? I have Leo. I will. Or not I. You have Leo. So this person could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. Or there's just a lot of ego involved here. There could be a lot of difficulty in facing the reality of the situation. Maybe this person likes being around you or tells you that things are going to change because it boosts their ego. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel like more important and whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, this does seem to be very similar to pile 1. It's not the same because pile 1 looked more like it was a marriage that was heading towards a divorce. It looked more like there was 2 people who were living together and even had a child. And this looks like limerence. This looks like a romantic obsession. That's what this looks like. Let's see if I can get any of these. Let's get these. Let's get these. Let's see. What else can you tell me about pile 2? What else does pile 2 need to know? What else does pile 2 need to hear? What else does pile 2 need to know? What else does pile 2 need to hear? Thank you. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart. Take a breath and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. There you go. You can read it. Yeah. I'm feeling a bit of a similar energy to pile 1 again. Like, it feels like with pile 1, I felt like me telling them things that I told them because I was trying to help. I was trying to help their situation, and I was trying to help them understand what led to it and how it ended up. I felt like they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear what I had to say, but I was saying it. And I feel the same with you, with pile 2. I feel the exact same thing. I feel like I could sit here and give you a reading for like, I don't know, another half an hour or like 2 hours. Doesn't matter. You're not gonna believe me. You're not gonna take what I'm saying. You're not gonna look yourself in the eye and think about how you contribute to this situation by being codependent or having maladaptive behaviors. And I'm not trying to say this to hurt you. I'm not trying to say this to attack you. I'm trying to say this because self-awareness is the only thing that helps you lead out of this. The only way to get rid of patterns like this, behavioral patterns like this, is to be aware of them. Is to be aware of what you're doing, why you're doing it, what part of you benefits from it, and in what way. And I'm not saying that you're like you're like trying to do these things on purpose. Like, I'm not trying to say that you're doing bad things on purpose. This is more of a subconscious thing. Like, this is on a subconscious level. This reading feels like someone who is being dominated by their subconscious maladaptive behaviors, and they refuse to take a look at themselves and say that, yeah, I have issues. Yeah, I should probably work on them. This feels like someone who is gonna go ahead, like, click off this reading. If they're not hearing what they want to hear, they're gonna go ahead and click off and find another reader who's gonna say what they want to hear, who's gonna say that this person is their twin flame, that this person is their soulmate, that this person is gonna be with them in the future, and they're like destined to be together, and they have like some sort of huge importance, and that's just not necessarily the case. That's just not necessarily the case. Based on this spread, I can't tell you whether you are going to be together with this person ever. I'm not seeing anything indicating that, and I'm not seeing how that is important, because it isn't important in this moment. What's important is that you have been in this cycle for far too long, chasing this person, basically, and you need to stop thinking about them as the only fucking person for you. Like, they're the only other human being that is good enough for you, or that matches you, or the only person you want to be with. Because that's the issue. There are a lot of other people out there, and there are a lot of other people who I guarantee are way better than this person. Like, with Pisces and Neptune here, even it is it's on top of the Six of Cups and the bouquet, which I said was there are feelings here, but even those feelings might be more fantasy based than reality based. Okay, what else can I say? Let me see. Let me see if anyone stayed after what I just said. Let's see if I can say anything else. Let's see, what else can I tell Pal to? Oh, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, what else can I tell Pal to? Like, what's going on here? Temperance, Ace of Swords. Yeah, Temperance both times. Like, it came out twice. This is Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is like not a reliable person. This person is not communicating clearly. Person is not communicating precisely. All this does is give you a shit ton of anxiety and something that distracts you from your own issues, and it just gives you a lot of sleepless nights, and it just makes you feel horrible, and you're trying to work it out. You're trying to make this happen. Like, you're trying to, like, there's some sort of truth here that you're trying to prove, maybe. Let's see what this Ace of Swords is. Can you clarify this Ace of Swords, please? Can you clarify this Ace of Swords, please? What's this Ace of Swords? What does this mean? What's this Ace of Swords? Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Like, maybe you're trying to prove to this person that you're worth it, basically. Maybe you're trying to, like, work together with this person. Maybe you're, like, trying to Wheel of Fortune again when I cut the deck. Maybe you're, like, trying to make them see that you're actually pretty awesome, and you're pretty attractive, and you're basically, like, I'm getting that you're trying to flex. You're trying to flex for this person, and you're trying to make them fall in love with you with this Ace of Cups here, and the Magician. So you're trying to like basically manifest this love. You're trying to flex for this person. You're trying to show them, oh, I'm so awesome. Like it would be so beneficial for you to like collaborate with me. Like maybe you want to work together with this person on something. Like maybe you want to do some work with this person. Anything else? Anything else about pal 2 I can say? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, what's up with this Queen of Pentacles, please? What's up with this Queen of Pentacles? You might be an earth sign female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Stellium, chart ruler, or just prominence in the chart. We have Knight of Cups, but it did come out in the reverse. And the Knight and the Queen are looking at different directions. Okay, what else? We had here something. We had the 4 of Wands and 10 of Cups. Interesting. I'm gonna clarify with another deck because I'm not sure. Like, is this their current person or is this a new person? Is this their current person or is this a new person? Is this their current person? Is this a new person? The Sun. That's not answering my question. Please be so kind and give me something with that. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. What I'm getting here is that, yeah, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. What I'm getting here is that you feel like you have to, and it feels like you're also very defensive about this whole thing. But your intuition is working, so what this is trying to say, I think, is that you have to stop looking at this from the point of view that you are trying to prove to this person that you are worth it. Because you can't prove your worth to someone who doesn't see it, who refuses to see it, who doesn't care. You can't prove your worth to someone like that. It seems like your self-esteem suffers because this person is not choosing you. It seems like this is like a dream that's not coming true. What I'm seeing here is that once you stop looking at it from this perspective and focus on your own happiness, you're gonna fucking get everything you want. You're gonna get everything you want. Like, I can't tell whether it's gonna be with this person or someone else. I can't tell based on this. I'm leaning towards no. I'm leaning towards it's gonna be with someone else. Because of the 9 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups upright is like a wish fulfillment. Something you're dreaming of coming true. 9 of Cups in the reverse is your wish never coming true. And it's just something you want, but it's never going anywhere. So because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is probably not gonna be your person. You're probably not gonna end up with this person. Doesn't mean that it's impossible for you to, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like once you enter into your like Queen of Pentacles era, once you focus on yourself, once you focus on your career, once you focus on your money and your self-worth, that's when things are going to change. That's when things are going to change. I don't know why the Knight of Cups came out in reverse, but it may have been upright, so I'm not 100% sure whether this is in reverse or not. But that's when someone is going to come in, and that's when you're going to end up with that person probably for the rest of your lives, because we have the 4 of Wands, which is a marriage card, with the 10 of Cups, which is like the ultimate emotional fulfillment. That's when you're gonna find someone you're gonna end up marrying and staying with and being happy with. That's what I get. This is like it's almost like a test of self-esteem. It's almost like a test of, can you recognize when someone doesn't see your worth? It's like that. It's like that. Anything more for Pal 2, please? Anything more for Pal 2, please? Anything more for Pal 2, please? If anyone stayed at this point. If there's anyone still watching. Anything more for Pal 2, please? Pride. Yeah, that goes hand in hand with Leo, which came out earlier. And entrapment. Maybe you're too proud to face the fact that this is not going anywhere. Maybe you're too proud because you think that your self-esteem is dependent on how this person sees you or how this person treats you. And because of that, you can't accept that this is going nowhere and your behaviors are being maladaptive. And you're just trapped in this whole situation. It's almost like your pride, your ego, wants you to prove to yourself and to the world maybe, but it wants to prove once and for all that you are worth it by making this person care about you. And that's what you think the proof is. That's what you think is gonna make you be worthy. Finally convincing this person to care about you. But your self-worth is not dependent on other people. If someone treats you worse, and we have rejection here, like I cut the deck and I saw rejection, I'm not seeing it. There we go. We have rejection and inner child, by the way, so you might have inner child wounds, and we also have victim consciousness, so you might have a victim mentality. You might have an issue surrounding that. But what I was trying to say is that your self-worth is not dependent on how other people treat you. How other people treat you says everything about them and nothing about you. If someone treats you badly, that's not about you. That's not about what you are like. That does not define you. That defines them, because they were the one who did it. If someone treats you like shit, then they are a piece of shit. They are a shitty person. And you don't have to, like, I don't know, like, how do I put it? Oh, I need a dictionary. Oh yeah, absolve. You don't have to absolve this person of blame. Like, you don't have to say that, oh, but they're not a bad person, so them treating me worse than I want to be treated is probably an issue with me. That's not how it is. That you don't have to, like, absolve this person of blame. If they treated you bad, then it's on them. It's on them and not on you. It's not on you. And you don't have to prove to anyone that you're worth it. You know why? Because you are worth it, just the way you are. You're fucking worth it. And someone who knows your worth and someone who deserves you is going to see that. This person doesn't deserve you. This person does not deserve you, because they can't see your worth. And you're stuck trying to prove your worth because you probably have some sort of issue or problem around self-esteem, maybe stemming from childhood. And you're just stuck in this cycle of trying to prove your worth to this person who clearly doesn't want to see it, and it's just a trap, because you're never going to be able to prove your worth to this person because they don't give a fuck. because this person doesn't deserve you. The person who deserves you will treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. It's that easy. It's that easy. If someone is not a yes, then it's a no. There is no maybe. If someone's answer to you is maybe, then take it as a no. Because you're worth more than a fucking maybe. You're worth more than someone saying, maybe that's good enough for me. I don't know. No, you're worth more than that. You're worth someone saying yes to you. You're worth someone saying, oh my god, this is what I wanted my entire life, and this is the best person I could get, and I fucking love this person. That's what you deserve. Someone saying that. Someone acting like that towards you. That's what you deserve. And you don't have to prove anything. You're not going to be able to prove that you are worth it through this person caring about you. Because it doesn't work. And you know why I know it doesn't work? Because I tried it. I've been where you are. Like this situation, I know it entirely too well. I've been here before. I tried this before. I refused to look myself in the eye and realize that I have issues that are appearing through bad romantic relationships or dysfunctional romantic relationships. But dysfunctional romantic relationships are just a replay of what happened with your parents. So that's just how it is. That's just how human psychology works. So the advice I can give you is that I'm going to pull a couple more cards, but the advice is that focus on yourself, focus on your self-worth, focus on your money, focus on your career. And you don't need to give a fuck about this person. You don't need to. You don't. What's the okay, oh, Queen of Wands, yeah. Once you stop focusing on this person, you're gonna have a fucking glow up. I can guarantee. I fucking guarantee. Once you start working on yourself, working on your money and everything, and once you stop focusing on this person and start focusing on yourself, you're gonna have a major glow up. You're gonna have a major fucking glow up. And that's exactly what happened to me, by the way. What is the advice for Pal 2, please? What is the advice for Pal 2? What is the advice for Pal 2? What is the advice? I'm gonna get this. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person is not. And Knight of Pentacles. This person might have genuine intentions towards you, but that doesn't fucking matter because they are being pulled in different directions. They don't know what they actually want. They can't make up their minds, and they are doing this whole thing incredibly slowly. And this is just basically like trapping you and making you feel completely alone. This is a trap. This is a fucking trap. Oh, and we have the Emperor in the reverse. I'm gonna clarify this, but that is not a good card. That is not a good card. That says a lot of bad things about this person. Okay, can you clarify the Emperor in the reverse? Thank you. 4 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Yeah, if you ended up with this person, that would fucking destroy you. If you ended up with this person, this is not a good person. This is not a fucking good person to be with. This is not a good person to have a relationship with, especially with the patterns, the behavioral patterns and the relationship patterns that you exhibit. This person exhibits probably the exact opposite of them, creating a perfect dynamic of the worst fucking thing you can imagine. This person would destroy you if you ended up together. This person would fucking destroy you. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. If you ended up with this person, you would hit rock bottom. You would go lower than rock bottom. Like, this is brutal. This is fucking brutal. This person is, oh my god. maybe they are very strict, maybe they are very low empathy people. Like the Emperor in the reverse is striking me as someone who's a misogynist, someone who is like who like thinks that they rule everything and everything has to be the way they want it to be, and someone who doesn't really have empathy, who doesn't really understand other people, someone who just wants control, and someone who is possibly even narcissistic. That's the Emperor in the reverse. And maybe you haven't seen this side of this person, and the reason you haven't seen this side of this person is that you haven't been in a relationship with them, like a full-blown relationship. At least I didn't get that you were. I'm getting that this is what would happen if you ended up with this person. Like, tragedy. It would destroy your life. It would be horrible. Okay, any other advice for Pal 2, please? Any other advice for Pal 2? Ace of Wands. Yeah, there is sexual attraction here. But Eight of Swords, Five of Wands. It would be now it's telling me what you're missing out on. You're missing out on a relationship that is possibly or very likely abusive, someone where there some relationship where the dynamics would be like you fight and then you make up, and then you fight and then you make up, and that's going on over and over and over again, and you always end up fighting and making up, and it just goes on for fucking ever. And there's like a makeup sex is coming up with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands together, especially with the Eight of Swords here. It just feels like you would be like trapped in this situation of like constantly like leaving each other and then coming back together, and this would take a toll on your mental health. This would take a huge toll on your mental health, and this is just something that you don't fucking need in your life. You can do so much better than this. You can do so much better than this. And you will if you can focus on yourself. And then you're gonna glow up. And then after a point, you no longer will want to be with this person, because you're going to understand that the way they treated you is not something that you deserve. The way they treated you says everything about them and nothing about you. The way they treated you shows that they are not a genuine, they are not a good, they are not a kind person. They are not someone you want to be in a relationship with. And once your self-esteem reaches a healthy point, you will see this very clearly. It will be very obvious to you that a person like this, who behaves like this, is not someone you want a relationship with. Is someone you want to avoid, if anything. Like that's someone you want to avoid. And that's exactly what the cards are saying. Okay, let's see if I can grab anything else. Maybe I can get some more signs or something with this deck, or with the other deck, like maybe just some confirmation. Maybe just some confirmation for you. This is not giving me anything. Maybe this one. Can you give some confirmation for Pal 2, please? We have 5th house, creativity. That's also ruled by Leo, by the way, so more Leo energy. Okay. Anything else? Void of Course Moon, missing. Void of Course Moon is a symbol of things going nowhere. So I don't need to elaborate further. This is not gonna go anywhere. This is not gonna fucking go anywhere. And we have Sagittarius. Let it go. Let it fucking go. Let it go. Just don't deal with this person. They don't deserve it. They don't fucking deserve it. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve your time. And that's about all I can say. I can grab the Astro Dice and see if I got something more over there. But I don't think a lot of people stayed at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like one person or two watching maximum. Let's get like, okay, what else about Pal 2? Venus, yeah, Scorpio, and 10th house. Like, someone might have a Scorpio Venus here that would explain this obsessive behavior. Like, maybe you have a Scorpio Venus, maybe in the 10th house. That's the easiest way to interpret this. But I'm gonna say that Scorpio is a lot about distrust and wanting to control things, and Venus is obviously about love. But with the 10th house here, there's something public about this. Like, I'm getting that you want to like publicly prove to everyone that you're worth it. Like, being together with this person symbolizes something for you that would be like an ultimate show off or whatever for the world. I'm getting an obsessive energy from the Scorpio Venus 10th house thing. And so far, we've seen that you are very obsessive about this person. I'm not getting a lot about what this person is like, but based on the dynamic you are in, I've already said my piece. I've already told you what I think about this. I already shared that I've been in the situation you are in before, and the only answer to this is to disengage. It's to disengage and get a grip on your own obsessive behaviors. That's it. Well, I think that's it for this reading. I've been yapping on for long enough. So I hope you can like take away at least a little bit of positivity from this. Like, hopefully it was at least a little bit constructive for you. Hopefully I could help even a little bit. I'm not sure that's the case, but I hope maybe. So take care and see you again if you want to come back. Bye. Hello there, Pal 3. You picked the Sugulite, or I can't really pronounce it, but that's it. That's what it is. It says, own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. It's very interesting because that was basically the theme of Pile 1 and Pile 2. So maybe we have someone who's watching all three piles. Who knows? Okay, let's get started. Let's see what you need to know, what you need to hear. Okay, please tell me what Pile 3 needs to know. We have the Empress, the High Priestess. Please tell me what Pile 3 needs to hear, what Pile 3 needs to know. We have the Fool. Please tell me what Pile 3, the Queen of Swords. Please tell me what Pile 3 needs to hear, what Pile 3 needs to know. Please tell me what Pile 3 needs to hear. 10 of Cups. Okay. So far, this is very interesting. I'm having a strong feeling that this is not connected, and we have Strength at the bottom of the deck. I'm having a strong feeling that this is not connected to the other two piles, because the other two piles basically had the same theme. This seems to be something entirely different. This seems to be different, but I can't quite put my finger on it yet. Like, the two other piles felt like a woman was watching them. This feels like a man is in a situation with a woman, with maybe multiple women, because we have the Empress, the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords. So maybe there are 3 different women here. Who knows? I'm gonna clarify and see. Please clarify the Empress. Please clarify the Empress. Why is the Empress here? What does it mean right now? Please clarify the Empress. Please clarify the Empress. Please clarify the Empress. The Rider. There's some new information, some kind of a message, something of the sort. Like maybe you want to message this person, this Empress person. Empress could be a mother figure. Empress could be someone who reminds you of your mother. Empress could be someone who is like pregnant. Empress could be someone who is like the perfect person. Like you view them as the perfect counterpart who has like every characteristic that you're looking for. So go ahead and pick which one of that is true for you. High Priestess, please clarify the High Priestess. Please clarify the High Priestess. We have the Gate. Wow. 44. It's difficult to tell whether this High Priestess is talking about your person or your intuition. But there are several messages here. One message is that you need to follow your intuition about this whole shebang, about this whole situation, and that's what's gonna lead you forward. That's what's gonna lead you to a new phase in your life, basically, because that's what this gate means. And I can also interpret it in a way that this person is your person you are in a situation with. This is like a very intuitive person. This is like a very spiritual person, and they can show you a better way of living. They can show you a better way of living. The Fool is at the center of the reading. Please clarify the Fool. Please clarify the Fool. I'm feeling like nature walks, like hiking. I'm getting like hiking with this for some reason. I never do that, but it feels like you might be someone who likes hiking or likes walking in nature or going in the mountains. And we have the woman here clarifying the Fool. It feels like you want to take a leap of faith towards this person. And yeah, this is a woman. And I'm strongly feeling that you are a man and this is a woman. It feels like it's like a... I'm getting a really strange energy with this card. Also, the Bear is here. I think you might be afraid that this person wouldn't react well to you talking to them. But maybe that's why the Queen of Swords is here too. Maybe you're like afraid that this person would I don't know, be rude to you or something like that. But I'm not seeing that. I haven't clarified the Queen of Swords yet, so I'm not 100% sure, but it feels more like you're afraid of this person. You're like intimidated by this person. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. It feels like this card gives me like a lot of emotions right now. It's very strange because I've seen this card like 100 fucking times in readings and it never hit me like it does now. It hits me with this feeling of... It's something similar to what I felt in my childhood. So maybe you've known this person since childhood, or maybe something in your childhood reminds you of this person. This is like a very weird energy. It's almost like the energy of a promise. it's almost like when you go out in nature and walk, because like I'm getting a very strong energy of like hiking from this, like mountains, stuff like that. Maybe you live in an area where there are like mountains or hiking trails and you go out a lot. I don't know. It feels like whenever you're out in nature and connect with nature, you feel more connected to this person as well. Like it's almost like the more you connect with yourself, the more you connect with nature, the more you're connected to this person, this Empress. I'm trying to describe what this card gives me, because this is like I said, this is like very weird. This is very unlikely is what I'm gonna say, because I usually don't get feelings like this from a reading. It's very difficult to put into words. Like I said, like it's some sort of like a childhood promise. Like I remember my own childhood. It's very interesting because this feeling reminds me of my own childhood. It's like a certain knowing, a certain feeling, a promise almost, a promise of something, a promise of the future. It's almost like this might be very specific or very weird or stupid, but it almost feels like you were a kid and you imagined yourself someone who would be like perfect for you, or you had like an imaginary friend or something, and when you met this person, they were like basically exactly the same. They were like the manifestation of what you imagined for yourself. That's basically how it feels. Like this feels like it's a very, very deep and mystical and spiritual connection. I'm rarely at a loss of words. I usually am very good at speaking a shit ton, but this makes me this even makes me emotional. Like I feel I'm gonna cry. It's weird. It's weird. It's oh, okay. So yeah, it's like a promise. It's something you've always been chasing. It's like something, a feeling of something being far off in the distance, but something you're gonna arrive to eventually. Some sort of a promise of wholeness, or a promise of happiness, or I don't know, something like that, and it's somehow connected to this person. Somehow this person feels larger than life, I think, for you. Like this your connection with this person feels larger than life. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting very emotional. Like it's very strange. Like this is, yeah, it's completely different from the other two piles. It's completely different. Okay, let's keep on going, because this full card really like hit me. It hit me in the heart. Like I feel so much longing. I feel so much yearning. I feel so much like pining for this person. Maybe you two are at a distance from each other. Maybe you two are more connected on the astral plane, or like on the dream plane, than in reality, because that's what this card and this feeling with the High Priestess and everything is giving me. That this is like far beyond the simple physical connection. This is far beyond that. Okay. Let's see the Queen of Swords. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Whew, that was a whole shit fucking ton of emotions. Oh my god. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, the clouds. You're intimidated by this person, and you're afraid that this person is gonna react in a volatile or a bad or an angry way when you approach them. Good news, that's only in your head. They're not gonna do that. Clouds is about worrying. You can even see that there is like a face in there. And clouds is all about anxiety. It's all about worrying. It's all about making up scenarios in your head that hold you back. So no, if you reach out to this person, they're not going to be rude. They're not going to want to cut you off. They're not going to want to, like, I don't know, I have this feeling of holding accountable. Like, maybe you had some sort of a disagreement or like a conflict with this person, and maybe you're afraid that they're instantly gonna want to hold you accountable, and they're instantly gonna say that you have to, like, repent for what you've done or something like this. Like, that's the energy I'm getting, that's what you're afraid of, that there's some kind of accountability that they will force you to take. But that's not the case. That's not the case. Like, I can pull some cards on what will happen if you contacted this person, because this seems like you wanna talk to this person. This person is very, very heavily on your mind. This person basically, like, they don't just live in your mind rent free. It's like they own your mind. It's like you think about this person all the fucking time. And like I said with the writer, this is a message, like, you want to contact this person, you want to talk to them. This is a very, very, very weird feeling I'm getting with this reading, because at the same time I'm feeling two different things. Like, on the one hand, I'm feeling that you are physically apart from this person, and there is some distance between the two of you. But on the other hand, at the same time, I'm feeling that you're incredibly close together, and you're, like, intertwined, like, on a different level, on, like, a spiritual level maybe, or I don't know. It feels like that. It feels very, very weird. Okay, please clarify the Ten of Cups. Please clarify the Ten of Cups. Thank you. The fish. Yeah, you can have everything with this person. Because the Ten of Cups is similar to the Ten of Pentacles, but not the same. But with the fish, it's almost like the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles together. Because the Ten of Cups is complete emotional fulfillment, happiness, family, understanding, empathy. It's like one of the best cards in the entire deck. And then you have fish, which is one of the best cards in the Lenormand deck, which talks more about financial stability, financial abundance, being, like, secure financially. Not even secure, better than that. Like, this is like having money, having good money. And this is having a good emotional connection, and having a family that is like a real family, that you are actually connected to the people who are in your family. And especially with the gate that we had clarifying the High Priestess, I'm gonna say that, yeah, this person would be a fucking gigantic level up in your life. Like, if you got together with this person, this would be a fucking unimaginable level up. This would be an unimaginably huge level up. Like, this would change your entire life. I'm not gonna lie. This would change your entire fucking life. This would... Oh yeah, and we have the star at the bottom of the deck. And the clover, by the way. And we also have the ship. Oh my god. And the sun. And the tree. Oh, what the fuck. What the fuck. Okay, let's say this in a way that you can also understand. Okay, it was like this. So we have the star, which is talking about hopes. It's talking about success. It's talking about being publicly recognized. So maybe you would have some kind of a project that you make together with this person that would give you public recognition, that would give you fame, something like that. The clover is luck. Nothing really to explain about it. The boat, or the boat. whatever. It's about traveling. And I've said before, with the Fool card, I got this sense that you two are at a distance from each other. And the boat indicates travel. So that means that this distance would be bridged. This distance would be non-existent, basically. Like it's a non-issue. It's a non-issue. And we have the Sun, which is the ultimate best card, basically, in the Lenormand. But I'm gonna check out and read a little bit of it, what it says. Happiness, victory, success, power, warmth, truth. An extremely positive card in Lenormand decks. The Sun is a card of victory, happiness, and success. As the giver of life, having the Sun in your reading shines a light onto the situation and the other cards within the spread. As the source of light, it not only brings happiness or hope to what can be negative, it also can illuminate that which is hidden, bringing truth from the unknown. So that is what I said. And the tree. The tree, it's weird because it goes back to the Fool card. And I'm not gonna lie, yesterday when I recorded this reading for the first time and I accidentally deleted it, I had a pile that was very similar to this. And it also had the tree. And this feels like, and I'm going to read that too, so you know what I'm talking about. The tree: home, establishment, safety, tradition, custom, privacy, conservation. The tree asks us to look at ourselves from a holistic perspective. This is like a stupid way to say, because it's not holistic, it's like whole, like being whole, and a holistic perspective. I've never heard that used before. Whatever, perhaps it is an indication to take a walk with nature. Back to hiking. With its many intertwining branches, it also reminds us that we are all connected, and thus the card can also indicate that there is a deep bond between two people in a reading. And that's what I get with the tree. And with the Sun next to it, because they were next to each other, it feels like this connection that you have with this person is like the intertwining of roots. It's like how the roots entwine together and connect, and it's almost like you two are like that. But it feels like it's hidden, like it's below the surface. It feels like this connection is not yet established. It feels like this connection is not yet talked about. It feels like this connection is not yet out in the light. And that's where the Sun comes in, because the Sun says, as you can remember, it's said that it can bring out truths from the darkness or from the shadows. Like it can illuminate things. And that's what I'm getting with this, that this connection between the two of you that you might think is maybe something that is just something you're making up. Maybe you think it's not even real. I don't know, I'm not really getting that. I'm feeling that you're very aware that you have a spiritual connection with this person and that it's an incredibly strong connection. And with these two cards, I'm getting that that's gonna come to light soon. Like you will be able to talk to this person about this connection. This connection will come to light, and it seems like you will have a conversation of some sort with this person. I can't yet tell how it's gonna go or what exactly is gonna happen, but this person is gonna confirm that you have this connection. Like this person is gonna confirm that you two are like intertwined somehow in the spiritual realm, and it's gonna come to light. And it's also a card of victory. Like this is literally one of the most positive readings I've ever had. I've had some positive readings before, but this is very positive. With the star here, like I said before, with the clover, it's like everything is on your side. Everything is on your side. It's like with this Fool card, this person or being with this person seems like some sort of a faraway fantasy that you look towards in the sunset or in the sunrise. That's why I said that it feels like some sort of a promise to the future, or a promise for the future. But with the boat being here, it feels like this gap is going to be bridged. And it's going to be bridged pretty easily, and it might happen pretty soon, and there's going to be some sort of a luck involved here. But whatever it is that is holding you away, pulling you away, or holding you two apart, its days are numbered. Like, whatever it is that's between the two of you, its days are numbered. Mark my words. I'm not gonna say that you're gonna like fucking get together with this person tomorrow, because that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that this spiritual symphony is reaching a crescendo, and something is about to happen that is gonna change everything. I know that I'm saying it in a little bit of a weird way with these metaphors and everything, but this really is like such a strongly mystical energy. Like I have a really hard time putting it into words. I have a really hard time putting it into words, because this is just something that is very, very, it feels very destined. It feels very, inevitable, is what I'm going to say. It feels inevitable. Like I said, whatever it is that's holding you two apart, it's not going to last for much longer. That's what I'm getting. Like, something is about to shift. Something huge. Okay, what more can you tell me about pile 3? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What's up with pile 3? What can you tell me about pile 3? 8 of Swords. Yeah, I cut the deck before and I saw the 8 of Swords. There's some sort of a mental prison here. Like some sort of there's something going on with the way you think about this whole thing that is the Tower, that is gonna fucking fall apart. And we have the Devil too. And the Hierophant. And Death. What the fuck? And the Two of Wands. Okay, I can't. I fucking can't. Okay, let's start to describe what I'm seeing here with these cards. 8 of Swords. The way you think about this person and this entire connection is skewed. And by that I don't mean that this connection is unimportant. This connection feels incredibly important. This connection feels like, I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's very strong. It's very brutal. But you may be having some mental health issues. You may be having, you may have constructed a way of thinking that is stopping you from reaching what you want. You may have been self-sabotaging. You may have been you know what comes to mind? And that's something that I said it in the video I originally recorded in one of the piles. Learned helplessness. That's what this seems like. This seems to be learned helplessness. And it seems to be like you... I'm gonna say roughly the same thing that I said in the other reading, because I'm getting the exact same fucking energy, just with a bit of a difference in the cards themselves. But it feels like maybe when you were a child, you kept trying to change things, or trying to achieve things, or trying to succeed, or trying to end some sort of suffering you were trapped in. And you just tried again and again and again and again and again, and it never worked out, and you never succeeded. And after a while, you learned that it's not worth it to try. Like, trying is not worth it, because it's not going to work out. and that is learned helplessness. What happens there is that your brain basically thinks that putting in effort is pointless because nothing's going to come out of it, because it has been in a situation before where that was true. But what it actually is at this point in your life, it may have been true when it happened, when you were a child maybe, but at this point in your life, it is nothing more than a logical fallacy. Like, in my previous video, I mentioned logical fallacies, I mentioned negative automatic thoughts, I mentioned schemas, I mentioned schema therapy. Maybe giving these things a little bit of a read can help, because what I get with this is a false belief system. It's like you see something that is good, something that you want, something that you yearn for, and you sabotage it by thinking that it's too good for you, by thinking that it's too good to be true, by thinking that it's gonna fall apart anyways. Like, I shouldn't even try, I shouldn't even put in effort, I shouldn't even invest in this because it's just gonna fall apart and I'm gonna be left with the same pain again. It feels like this is what's going on in your mind. And this is one of the things that keep you away from this person. It feels like one of the biggest things that keeps you away from this person. Your own logical fallacies and your own like negative automatic thoughts. And sometimes thoughts and emotions are easy to be, how do I put this? Oh my god. What's the word? Thoughts and feelings are sometimes difficult to tell apart, is what I'm trying to say. And sometimes when you think you are acting on a thought, sometimes when you think you are acting logically, you're actually doing the exact fucking opposite of that. And you're acting on an emotion that is so suppressed or repressed, and that has been in this schema, this behavioral pattern so long that you don't even feel it anymore, you don't even recognize it anymore. It just instantly turns into a thought. Or it could be the other way around. A thought turns into an emotion without you even recognizing it, because it's been working it's been working that way for so long that you no longer know what's going on, and it's just basically it's just maladaptive automatic reactions that rule your behavior because it's been going on for so long that you just can't see it anymore. You don't see what's happening. You don't understand what's happening. And the best way to get out of this is to actually recognize what's happening. That's the only way to get out of this. Like I said, maybe try researching like negative automatic thoughts. I think that's what they're called in English. Learning about them and learning about identifying negative automatic thoughts leading to negative emotions literally changed my life. It literally changed my fucking life. Finally understanding what's going on inside me. Because the moment you understand and the moment you see what's going on, you can just stop doing it. You can just say that, oh, so that's what's happening. Aha, now I understand what I'm doing wrong. Now I can do it much better. And that's actually what I'm seeing is going to happen here. Because following the Eight of Swords is the Tower. Like this whole false narrative, this whole negative, maladaptive outdated mental prison that you have that keeps you away from this person is about to come crumbling down. I think you're finally about to understand what's going on with you. You are finally gonna understand what's happening to you, what you are doing, what is happening in your mind, what is happening in your heart, how you behave, and how you can behave differently. I'm getting that this whole thing, this whole like psychological block is gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be destroyed pretty soon. The next card I have is the Devil. It's about obsession. It's about maybe codependency. It's about addictions. I think that, and then after that we have the Hierophant, which is another spiritual card, but it also talks about marriage. It also talks about devotion. It's basically the High Priest, which is the pair of the High Priestess. So interesting that the High Priest and the High Priestess came up together. And then we have Death. And then we have the Two of Wands. I think you are finally at the point where you're gonna have a spiritual awakening. Like that's what this is telling me. You've been mentally blocked for basically your entire life. You've been a slave to behaviors that were destructive. Maybe you've had addictions, maybe you've had obsessions, definitely some unhealthy coping mechanisms. But all of that is about to end. All of that is about to be changed into an understanding of yourself, a humble understanding of yourself. Like, I feel like you're finally going to be able to look yourself in the eye and humble yourself and be humbled by your own self and understand that these things are in fact not choices. These are not choices you make. These are forced behaviors that you don't really have control over. And it's not like you're ruining your life on purpose. These are subconscious patterns that are ruining your life. And it feels like finally, after so much suffering, finally you're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna see what's happening to you, and you're gonna take back control, and you're gonna find your true self, and you will finally be able to look towards the future and leave the past where it belongs. And you're finally going to be able to build something huge. And with the little globe over there and this bubble, Two of Wands also talks about distance, which is a recurring theme, like I said, with the ship or boat and the Fool. Like, it feels like there is some sort of a distance between the two of you with your person. Like it feels like a physical distance, I'll be honest. Like, maybe you live in like different parts of the world or something like that. So it also talks about bridging that gap. It also talks about and look at that like fucking castle or whatever over there. It's like finally beginning to build your future. It's like finally beginning to build your life. Like, for real this time. For real. This is a very... I know this feeling exactly. Because I went through it. And again, as I'm looking at the cards, I'm getting very emotional. this is like a huge sigh of relief, is what this spread feels like. A huge sigh of relief. Finally recognizing that the problem was never with you. The problem was never you. You were never bad. You were never wrong for what happened. For whatever made this behavior a thing in your life, whatever started this behavior or these behaviors, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And it feels like finally breathing a sigh of relief and finally understanding that you can leave this behind. You don't need it. You don't need it. You can just put it down gently and leave it there. Oh my God, I'm almost gonna cry. Jesus. So, okay. You can tell these things to fuck off. You can tell your suffering and your bad patterns to get fucked and go, I don't know, die somewhere in a hole. You can be aggressive about it if that's what you feel, but I feel that specifically for you, this journey is going to lead to a humble, peaceful understanding. That's what I'm feeling with this, is that you're gonna have like an aha moment, or I think it's like called a Satori experience. I've heard it being called like that, like an enlightenment experience. I don't really know about these like more pop cultural ways of talking about this, because I experienced a lot of these things when I was very young, and it feels very weird to adapt words for these experiences that I've experienced so much earlier than these words or phrases were even invented. So you can call it whatever you want, but okay, I don't know what you saw from what just happened, but my tablet just fucking fell over. and that was the perfect analogy or metaphor for your situation. Because you are at the tipping point. You are at the tipping point. You are at the point where finally you are going to understand that all the suffering you've held on to for your entire life, for some reason your behavior, that's not what I wanted to say, your relationship with suffering, your personal relationship with what suffering means to you, or how it maybe defines you, there's something going on with that you need to reevaluate. But this definitely feels like you will finally understand that you don't need to suffer. You don't have to suffer. You can leave it behind. You can put it down. You don't have to carry all that horrible weight with you. All the awful things that happened to you. You don't have to carry that weight around. You can put it down. And it's safe to put it down. And I know that it's scary, it's horrifying, it's very difficult, because pain is all you've ever known. Suffering is all you've ever known. That is at least safe because you know it. And stepping out into the unknown is so much more horrifying than a familiar suffering. I know, because I went through the same thing. I'm still going through the same thing. I don't want to hijack the reading, but yeah, my current experience, the things that are currently happening in my life are very similar to this. Like, I'm finally understanding that life is good. That life can be good. And I'm trying not to cry right now. Would you look at that? Okay. Let's see, what else is there? Any sort of, anything else I should tell pile 3? Anything else I should tell pile 3? Anything else I should tell pile 3? What if it isn't true? Oh, I know this one. This is a good one. The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or if it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul action. It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? What was I fucking talking about? It's not true. It's not fucking true. It's not true. And you're not lying to yourself because you're a bad person. You're not lying to yourself because you're horrible, because you're doing this on purpose. This is your subconscious. This is your subconscious. And it's trying to protect you. However, it's trying to protect you from something that happened a very, very long time ago in the past. And you don't need to be protected anymore. There is nothing to protect yourself from. Because there is no danger. There is no danger. So yeah, that card was fucking perfect. That was fucking perfect. Like, that was exactly what I've been talking about. That was exactly what I've been talking about. Let's see if I can get something else. For pile 3. What else can I tell pile 3? What else can I tell pile 3? What else does pile 3 need to hear? What else does pile 3 need to hear? Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. If you're a spiritual person, I'm getting from this spread that you probably are very spiritual. Maybe try to look at yourself as, how do I put this? Like, if you can't have confidence within yourself, then have confidence in God or nature or the universe or however you'd like to call it, this higher power working through you. By removing all the limiting beliefs and all the mental blocks and all the psychological wounds that hold you back. By removing all of that, you can finally become your true self. You can finally experience flow. And you can finally live in flow. And the universe can work through you. So even if you think like you're not good enough or whatever, how do I put it? First of all, it's not true, and I actually don't completely agree with this card, but that's my own issue. If you don't trust yourself, trust the universe, in that the universe gave these things to you for a reason. If you don't trust yourself, if you don't believe that you can break through all of this, because I know how fucking hard it is. I would not have trusted myself with this before I achieved my breakthrough. I would not have. But it's there for a reason, and the reason is so that you can overcome it. And I'm gonna go back to this person too, this Empress or this woman you have this spiritual connection with. Maybe you feel like you are not good enough for this person. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve them. Maybe you feel like you're just, this is just way too good for you. The universe is giving it to you for a reason. Like, it's yours. It's yours. And again, something comes up that came up in the previous reading that I deleted. It's almost like the universe is holding everything you've ever wanted, all your hopes and dreams, out on a silver platter, just telling you to go take it. Go take it. It's yours. And it feels like all you need to do in order to reach out and take what the universe is offering to you on a silver platter. Can't talk, my God. All you need to do is heal. Is understand that the only thing stopping you is your own subconscious, is yourself. And you're not doing this on purpose. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, because that's counterproductive. It's because you needed to adapt to certain things in order to survive. Maybe horrible things happened to you when you were younger, and your brain needed to wire itself a certain way in order to cope with those horrible things. But you don't need those anymore. You don't need those mechanisms anymore, because there is nothing horrible now. You don't have to protect yourself anymore, because you're not a helpless child anymore. You can protect yourself if you need it. And most importantly, you can feel. You are free to feel. You are free to feel. Because it feels like you had some horrible heartbreaks in the past, and you almost like stopped yourself from feeling again. And what I see here is that you're learning to trust again. You can say that you trust the universe and that everything is going to work out fine and everything is going to work out to your highest good. But you don't even have to trust the universe. You can trust yourself. That whatever happens, you can deal with it. You can fucking deal with it. But whatever happens in this case is like this. This is very obviously a very positive outcome that I'm seeing in this reading. This is like a very, very positive outcome. Let's see if I can get some Venus love. Like, I can't fucking make this up. Can't fucking make this up. Okay, anything else? Capricorn, I use. Capricorn. I'm not sure what Capricorn means here. Anything else for account? Oh my God, okay. We have Grand Cross Provoker. Okay, I'm starting to understand. And we have Lunar Eclipse Change. Yeah. Yeah, this is very, very, very clearly. And 7th house partners. This whole situation with this person, with this woman, with this whatever else is going on in your life right now, this whole thing is a spiritual awakening, like a classic textbook spiritual awakening. Grand Cross Provoker. Grand Cross is a very difficult and very challenging formation in a natal chart or in a synastry chart, in any chart basically. It's very, very difficult. It puts a lot of stress on the individual. It puts a lot of difficulties in their way, but it says provoker. The point of adversity, the point of the Grand Cross, is to help you rise higher, is to help you grow more resilient, is to help you grow stronger, is to help you understand yourself, and to help you see that you can fucking conquer anything. Like, whatever life throws your way. And the Grand Cross is one of those formations, like I said, this is one of the most difficult ones you can have. in your natal chart. And the reason is there is to provoke you into solving it, to show you that you can conquer any adversity. It's there to show you your strength, which otherwise you would maybe not have recognized. And lunar eclipse change, like I don't have to narrate this. You are on the brink of a huge ass change in your life. This is like a really big one, a real one, a really big one, one of those real ones. Capricorn, I'm not 100% about the Capricorn, so I think I'm gonna clarify. Can you clarify what Capricorn means here for pile 3, please? Can you clarify what Capricorn means here, please, for pile 3? Can you please clarify Capricorn for pile 3? 9 of Cups. How does Capricorn connect? How does Capricorn connect to 9 of Cups? I don't understand. Queen of Cups. Maybe your person is a Capricorn. Maybe your person has a prominent Capricorn placements. Or maybe this has something to do with... No, I'm not sure. Because 9 of Cups is obviously the wish fulfillment. Queen of Cups is this person. They could be a water sign, by the way. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Stellium, chart ruler, stuff I usually say. I'm not understanding the Capricorn. Oh, okay, that's something that could make sense. Capricorn. In one of the previous readings I did, in pile 1 or 2, I don't remember, Capricorn came out, and I said that Capricorn is basically like the father of the zodiac. So this could be like a symbol for you becoming a father if you are not a father already. Like this could mean that, because Queen of Cups is like a very motherly energy, and Queen of Cups is often associated with like water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn is called the father of the zodiac, while Cancer is called the mother of the zodiac. So maybe you have strong Capricorn placements, and this person has strong Cancer placements, or something of the sort, but it seems like there is a father and a mother dynamic going on. Like that's what I can get from this. Any other signs? Anything else for pile 3? Anything else for pile 3? I swear I feel so like relieved for you. Like this feels like you're gonna sigh a huge ass sigh of relief. Like you're gonna finally understand things in a different way. We have water. That's mostly emotions. It's about emotions. Maybe you have always suppressed your emotions in the past, and maybe you will be able to finally let them out again. Maybe you will be finally able to feel again. Anything else for pile 3? Not getting anything from this. Maybe with this. Let's see. Anything else for pile 3? Anything else for pile 3? Yeah, it feels like things have been so horrible for so long that you're just completely in like self-defense mode, and this whole mental prison that you're in was constructed to defend you from experiencing even more pain, but at the same time it is also preventing you from experiencing any more joy. And we have cycles. This cycle is about to end. I can very comfortably and prominently say that this cycle is about to end. If you're seeing signs that means something to you, this is just confirmation that they are there. There are signs. And if you see signs, that means that you're going on the right path and things are going to turn out fine. And we have soulmate. I don't have to comment that. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, this feels very similar to what I'm going through right now. So it's very interesting that someone else is here watching this reading who's going through a very similar experience that I do. But in any case, I think that's about it. I can only wish you the best of luck, and I hope everything's gonna be fine, and I hope that this is gonna happen sooner than later, and that you're finally gonna be able to like be relieved and finally understand what has been going on in your life, and be awakened to your true potential, to your true self, and no longer be imprisoned by your own mind, by your own subconscious. Like I said, I think you could benefit from checking out definitions and exercises involving negative automatic thoughts, negative schemas, schema therapy, or cognitive schema therapy. That's what I did. That was like a tremendous help that like changed my entire fucking life. Cognitive behavioral therapy is also a good one. It feels like with just a little bit of professional help, you can glide through this so easily. So easily. So maybe check out some of those things. Maybe it's time to find a professional who can help you. Maybe you can try to navigate this whole thing on your own, but I would highly recommend finding a professional, especially if you have serious childhood trauma. But what can I say? Best of luck to you. And see you in the next one if you feel like coming back. Bye.